What's shaking and me? Oh, he turned his face. Why did he turn the face? Now we're not back to back anymore. Alright, now we're back to back. And I have an awesome battle against dbzmariogeno. He's a good battler. I've been on a horrible lose streak lately. And I've had tons of bad experiences in my NU battling. Because I just started doing NU battles. And I'm not good at them whatsoever. And this guy, Geno, he wrecked the crap out of me like seven times in a freaking row. And I think this is like the first time I actually beat him in an NU battle. So yeah, we already got the epic music playing, so I'm gonna get into the battle. He's gonna lead out with the Bowser. I'm gonna lead out with the red crab, because it's not red lobster, it's red crab, I think. Red crab is gonna use that brick break, 4 times effective, plus he has sheer force, which is his dream world ability. And he has a life orb, so it's gonna almost take him out in one hit, but even if he did try to take him out in one hit, it wouldn't work because he has 30 ability. He's gonna go for the stealth rock, and then he's gonna switch out into Amoonguss. I predicted the switch, but I couldn't really do anything better than the brick break because Amoonguss, he's that bulky. I really didn't have anything else to do to him. Crab Hammer isn't very effective, and Body Slam, it never paralyzes when I want it to. Like, never ever in life it ever paralyzes when I want it to when I'm using Red Crab. So Red Crab is gonna go for the Body Slam, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. It doesn't paralyze him, it doesn't even take him past half health. He's gonna use Giga Drain on Red Crab, and Red Crab is unfortunately gonna go down. He had that sheer force ability, and he was my short shot to getting rid of Armaldo without having anybody else getting taken down on my team. But it is all good because I'm gonna send out that 3D X-ray. Yeah. So yeah, this time I remembered to put the Toxic Orb on Luxray. I'm gonna go for the Ice Fang, and Ice Fang is gonna do some decent damage. He's gonna go for the Spore, unfortunately. That made me mad. I'm like, the first time I remember to put the right item on, and then I get Spored. And this team, I modified this team, so this is my first time using this specific team. But I had a different, like, this team was the same team I used before when I fought him, but I didn't have Luxray in there. I had Zip Striker. That's probably why I've been losing so many times. Zip Striker sucks. So I have Luxray now, and Luxray bosses the crap out of every freaking thing. Like, it's a boss. It's freaking monstrosity. So he's gonna switch out, and I'm gonna be asleep for the turn before. He's gonna go back into Bowser, and I'm gonna wake up this turn. I'm gonna go for the Ice Fang. I didn't care if he switched, because after this move, he got froze. And I was so freaking happy. I'm like, that is awesome. So Bowser is frozen, basically useless, and now my Toxic is up, so now Guts Boost has taken effect. And I'm about to wreck the crap out of everything. So I'm gonna go for the Crunch, expecting the switch, which he does. He goes into Galvantula's Ariados, and Ariados is not gonna take that Crunch too well, but he is gonna take it almost a half health, not going past it. He's gonna heal with the Black Sludge. I'm gonna go for the Wire Bolt for the next turn. And I think he goes for the Sucker Punch next. No, he doesn't go for the Sucker Punch. He expects me to switch out. What I do? I don't know if he expects me to switch out, but he didn't go for the Sucker Punch, which would be good. It's always good to get some damage on this Pokemon because it's super bulky. I'm gonna go for the Wall Charge, and that Wall Charge is gonna take out Ariados in one freaking hit. So Galvantula goes down. I'm gonna take some damage from that Toxic Orb. He's going to the Bird. Now the Bird is the one Pokemon I always have problems with because he always swept my freaking team. He's gonna go for the Protect so we can hurry up and get that Guts Boost because this thing is bulky, and he knows it's bulky. And he knows he can't take it down without getting that Guts Boost, because if he tries to go for a Facade or a Brave Bird or Close Combat, he will live it at that HP. And now since I'm at 103 HP, I'm not liable to take any damage now, even with the Toxic Orb. With the Toxic Orb, he could probably take it at like at least 75% green HP, but if he's like below half health, there's no chance. So now I'm going to Mama? Because Mamba is the boss. But then I'm gonna switch out. So I'm gonna switch out into Mr. Mansley, expecting a Brave Bird, and he does. No. He doesn't go for the Brave Bird. He goes for the Protect. No, I expected to protect, that's it. Because I already know he was going to expect me to go for the fake out, and I'm like, no, I'm going to go to Mr. Mansley, make you lose that protect, so you won't be able to use protect the next turn. And he got hurt by the poison. I'm trying to stall him out of his health. He's going to go for the Brave Bird, and that is going to do some super effective damage, but it's not going to take me into the red or close to the red. So now I have the ability to set up my rocks, and now he has field hazards just as bad as I do now. And I'm gonna hit with that leftovers, but it's gonna be a little, it's gonna help out Mr. Mansley a lot. I'm just gonna say that. So he's gonna get hurt by the poison again, and this turn he's gonna use a U-turn because he's seeing that he's dying from the poison faster than he's sweeping my whole team. So he's gonna go for the U-turn, try to switch out before I can use any bad moves, before I can use any good moves on him. I expected a switch on that turn because it would be smart for him to do it. So I wanted to go for the toxic, but I wanted to just play it safe. So I was gonna go for the constrict to try and slow him down. I didn't know constrict doesn't wrap your opponent, but wrap does. I'm meaning to change that, but constrict does slow him down, but it doesn't slow down the guy, so what's the point? So he's gonna go for the swords dance, and I'm gonna go for the toxic, so he won't be able to sweep anybody in at least the last 8 turns. So he's gonna get badly poisoned, and I'm gonna heal. He's gonna take some bad damage from that poison the first turn. There we go. And he's gonna go for the second swords dance, expecting not much to happen, which he should, because Shuckle is not the attacker. Not at all. Not at all. I think his base attack power is 5. God, if you switch his base attack power with his base defense power using power swap or whatever move he learns, he will wreck everything. I don't care. He will have the same attack stat as Rampardos. Anyway, he's gonna go for the seed bomb, and that is gonna take me out because it's 4 times, not 4 times effective, but it's plus 4 swords dance plus his stab. He's gonna lose some HP from the life orb and toxic orb. No, he's gonna lose some HP from the life orb and the toxic. I'm gonna go into Mama, and Mama's gonna make him very angry because 1, I'm gonna go for that fake out. Whether you switch out or not, it's still gonna do some good damage because it's a normal type attack, stab, and it's life orb. Plus he's gonna flinch and then he's gonna die from the poison. So bye. He kept on bragging like, you're not gonna take down my Shift Tree. It's sweep time. No, it's not. So Shift Tree goes down. He's gonna go into the bird. The bird's gonna take some bad damage from that stealth rock. And I'm gonna go for the sucker punch because I know he cannot live a sucker punch right now. And even if he do go for the protect, I could just keep on spamming sucker punches until protect ran out if he tried to attack. So that is gonna take him out, and if it didn't, the poison would. And I know I was gonna need some priority to take out that Swallow. I knew he was gonna try and stay in an attack to see if he was gonna come out of that frozen trance, but he didn't. So I'm gonna go for the Drain Punch, and I'm gonna get a little bit of HP. It's gonna be the same amount that I'm gonna lose because of the life orb, but it's gonna be all good because basically nothing happened in that turn except a KO on his turn. So right now, Mama's wrecking the crap out of his team, and he's gonna go in to get out. And I don't curse, I'm not gonna say the whole name, but I am gonna switch out into Hot Shot because I know that he's gonna try to Rapid Spin? No, he's gonna go X-Sizzle, right? Yeah, no. He predicted my switch. Like a boss, he goes to the Stone Edge, and then Flareon totally gets grand and blawed in the face by the Stone Edge. So unfortunately, Hot Shot isn't so hot right now. But it's all good because Get the Out is gonna get his too. So I'm gonna go into Gangster, son, because Gangster is a boss like that. Gangster, son. Alright, anyway, he's gonna take some bad stuff like that because he's a bug type, and bug types are the rock types. I'm gonna go for that rock slide. That's super effective. It's gonna take him past health at half health. It's gonna take him past half health, and he's going to go all the way like around 25% HP. He's gonna go for the rapid spin to get rid of his rocks, and I was hoping the rocks could do at least a little bit of damage on Amoonguss because that thing is a big threat to my team right now because I have nothing to take that out. He's gonna switch into Amoonguss, his shrooms, just to troll with me. I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna go for the rock slide, thinking he's gonna stay in. I didn't really expect him to switch out. I don't know why, because one more rock slide would have taken him down and I'm faster, but it's all good. No, it's not, because this turn he's gonna go for the Spore, putting my Gangster to sleep once I go for that Earthquake, because I found our Earthquake does neutral damage to a poison and grass type. Not super effective damage, unfortunately. Wish I knew that when I felt Trainer Red using Earthquakes on his Venusaur, wondering why it's not dying in 2 hits. But more 4. and a half. Anyway, I'm gonna go for the Earthquake again just to make himself go down lower. I don't know why. I just didn't want to switch into Mama because I knew I was gonna need Mama to take this thing out. He's gonna go for the Spore, and Spore's gonna bring Gangster asleep, unfortunately. So now Gangster's asleep, and he has no value in this battle whatsoever right now. But it's all good because he does what he needs to do eventually. So right now he's gonna go with sleeping, and Shrooms is gonna go for that Giga Drain. It's not gonna really do that much because grass types aren't very effective against bug types. So yeah, I know that, and I'm gonna still live it. He's gonna heal a little bit, and on the next turn, okay, he's gonna heal from the Black Sludge. And now on the next turn, I will wake up, and I'm gonna go for that Rock Slide. Yeah, it's gonna expect me to switch, but I don't. And the good thing about this is I did die from the Life Orb damage, but guess what? He got flinched. That was awesome. So now I get a free switch in. That was awesome. He didn't do anything. He wasn't going to synthesize anywhere. Anyway, now I'm going into Mama, because if Mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Not even you, Among Us, whatever you are, you're a fungus. So I'm gonna go for that Fake Out. I'm just gonna do some decent damage. It's gonna bring him all the way to the green. He's gonna get flinched again. 2 flinches in the same row. I feel like a Jirachi or a Togekiss right now. I'm gonna go for that Outrage. I was thinking about switching Outrage, go for a Turn or Ice Punch, but after it did that, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna keep Outrage. So Outrage takes out Shrooms, even though it was a critical hit, but still, it took him out. He's gonna go into GTFO, and GTFO is not gonna take the Outrage well whatsoever. He's gonna go down in 1 hit from the Outrage. It's not really an O-code because he wasn't at full health, but I'm still gonna say Granite Ball because it was freaking awesome. So yeah, Mama gets confused on the last turn, but he takes out the whole team. And that is the end of this battle. So guys, rate, comment, and subscribe to the FullMetalBeasts chat. Be looking forward to my 100th video special. Peace the freak out. And if you're ugly, still subscribe.